Hi y'all, it's Coach Becky from A Better You with Coach Becky. I am going to be making the chicken jalapeno popper soup tonight from Trim Healthy Mama Cookbook. If you're not into jalapenos because they're too spicy, you can tone it down by skipping the jalapenos and using Rotel tomatoes in the recipe, or just use plain diced tomatoes. So we are going to start off with an onion. Instead of chopping a large onion, we're just going to use some frozen onions. I love frozen onions. I get them at Kroger, and you don't have to cry. Okay, so now I'm going to cut up a pepper to saute, and I don't spend a bunch of time dicing this pepper because I blend it with the cauliflower. So big pieces are just fine. I blend it with the cauliflower along with the onion for picky family members who don't want to see vegetables. This recipe is an awesome way of loading up on veggies because we are going to blend 2 peppers, that onion, 2 bags of cauliflower. It's fantastic, and it's really creamy. And now we'll let those pepper chunks, onions saute together in the butter, and I'm going to add some garlic. And when I'm in the kitchen, I'm always multitasking for the next day, prep something else, so I'm cooking up some ground beef. Even though this recipe does not get ground beef, I'll be using a bag of my shredded chicken from the freezer for this recipe. It says to remove the vegetables. We're talking the onions, the peppers, the garlic and butter, and set it to the side. We're just going to set it to the side by putting it in the blender. And next, we're going to cook up those bags of broccoli. Next, I am going to add broth. This is bone broth from Costco. You can easily make your own. Sometimes I just need some shortcuts. And this recipe really is a little on time. It takes very little time to throw it together. You just want to give it a little bit of time for the flavors to come together. Going to add this cream cheese on top of the veggies, but I will wait to blend it till I get some broth that's in the pot now. If you have a second canister for your blender, you can prepare the tomatoes. You don't need to blend the tomatoes. That's not a part of the recipe. That's just something I do so my kids will eat them. Sometimes I'll leave just a few chunks. And while I'm waiting on that to cook, I have drained and rinsed the black beans. Make sure you have a can of black beans without extra ingredients. Should just be beans, water, and salt. Now it's ready to blend, and the chicken breast is in the soup pot. There it is, all blended. Be careful with the hot ingredients from the blender. We're going to let this simmer together, and that'll thaw that chicken pretty quickly because it's shredded chicken. Making some cornbread muffins to eat with the soup. This recipe is from Gwen's Nest. It is a fuel pull. So now I have added my seasonings, the black beans, the salsa. And there it is, folks, ready to go to the field. Topped it with some shredded cheese, sour cream, and bacon crumbles. And there are the fuel pull cornbread muffins from Gwen's Nest. It makes a huge pot of soup. Yay for leftovers, and it freezes well. And we're ready to go find some farmers. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.